To be completely honest, 2023 was honestly one of the best years of my life. And if you guys remember last year, I did a top 10 list of my favorite horror films of last year, but I never did one for the best movies of the year. And that's why in this video, I'm going to be doing my top 10 best films of 2023, in my opinion. But yeah, I've watched a good amount of films this year. Some new releases, some films I've seen for the first time, or just some rewatches, but I'm mainly going to cover films that came out this year. So without further ado, let's get on with the video. When it comes to Netflix original films, I'm not really a big fan of these, but when it came to this film, after seeing the trailer, I was really invested in it and it did not disappoint. I actually really like this film, and I even read the book before watching the film, and the book is absolutely amazing and the film was just perfect. Pretty much it's about this family who pretty much rents an Airbnb for the weekend as like a little getaway vacation, and unexpectedly a father and daughter who claim to have the ownership of this house come during the middle of the night during a blackout. And ever since their arrival, a lot of strange things happen that really just gets the family a little bit confused. I absolutely loved this movie. It was really good, and honestly, it has a star-studded cast. Julia Roberts, Ethan Hawke, Mahershala Ali, Mahala, and Kevin Bacon. I mean, that's literally such an amazing cast, but the big standout here is Julia Roberts. I thought she was really awesome in this. Her character is the one that seems very sketchy about the father and daughter's arrival. And yeah, the ending is pretty crazy. I mean, yeah, that daughter, she did not give a fuck about her family and she literally just cared about friends. That's it. But yeah, that is my number 10, which is Leave the World Behind. This film was honestly so damn good that I gotta give credits to Evan Goldberg and Seth Rogen and the casting director for going ahead and actually casting teenagers to play the iconic turtles. I mean, this story was just absolutely amazing. And yeah, the voice acting here was really good. Same with the animation style. Like, you can tell they were inspired by the Spider-Man movies, and they took that as inspiration for what they wanted to go ahead and animate the film. And honestly, I enjoyed it. The cast is pretty stacked. I mean, you do get Ice Cube as the villain, Superfly, and then you do get Jackie Chan as Splinter. And then you get more people in here like Seth Rogen, John Cena, Paul Rudd, Post Malone, Maya Rudolph. I mean, it's pretty stacked. And honestly, I thought they were all great in here. But besides that, I mean, Ayo Edebiri as April O'Neil was probably a big standout to me besides the rest of the cast. And then the Turtles too, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello. I mean, they're just so iconic. And the voice actors, they did a pretty good job. Sadly, one of the actors though, yeah, he's in some deep shit right now. But besides that, I would love to see a sequel to this film, and that's why my number 9 is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. John Wick Chapter 4 is honestly one of the best action films I've ever seen. It is the perfect example of what an action film should be. I mean, there was literally fight scenes every 7 minutes, and honestly, it was so badass. And not just that, but Keanu Reeves as John Wick, perfect choice. Literally, no one else can play that character way better than him, and he was just super badass in this one. And honestly, I loved Bill Skarsgård as the villain in this one. I think he's probably the best villain we've gotten in the franchise so far. And honestly though, the stunt team, really good. Cinematography, amazing. The score is awesome. And not just that, but literally the colors to this film is just absolutely incredible. I'm very excited for the brand new film Ballerina to come out this year with Ana de Armas. And I'm hearing that they are working on John Wick 5, which, if they are, I'm very excited. But that's why John Wick Chapter 4 is number 8 on this list. A24 is truly the winners of this year with their films, and Past Lives is a perfect example of why they are so good at what they do. The film is about these two childhood friends who pretty much reconnect after a long time of not seeing each other. And yeah, they were really close as kids, and now they reconnect, realizing that they might have a connection. Past Lives was so good that literally as we speak, I need to give this film a rewatch immediately right after I'm done making this video. I mean, the performances in here is really good. Greta Lee, T.O.U, and John Majaro, the only three actors in this movie really, they give their best performances yet. And honestly, they deserve all the award recognition they can get. And not just that, but Celine Song does such an amazing job writing such a beautiful story and directing it. She is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to see more projects coming from her. I had a great time watching this movie, and I remember the first time I watched it, let's just say your boy was tearing up a bit. And yeah, it's pretty sad, it's pretty funny, it's super sweet, it has its moments. But for number 7, I am sticking with Past Lives. I'm literally so disappointed in myself that I did not go see this in theaters. But besides that, I had a great time watching Oppenheimer. I mean, Christopher Nolan does not disappoint in any of his films, and Oppenheimer was just perfect. I mean, you get a very stacked cast, which include Cillian Murphy, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Emily Blunt, Rami Malek. I mean, there's so many more in here. Matthew Modine. I mean, there's Tony Goldwyn, Josh Peck, Devin Bostic, aka Rodrick's in here, Jason Clarke, Jack Quaid, like Alex Wolff. I mean, there's such a big cast in here, and literally anyone that you name, they're on here. Gary Oldman, he's on here and he plays President Truman. Albert Einstein's in here. Not the real one, but he's in here. Benny Safdie, he's in here. Josh Hartnett, he's in here. Matt Damon, he's in here. Casey Affleck's in here. I mean, everyone is in here. Literally, the cast is super stacked, and honestly, they were all great at what they did. Not just that, but the score in here by Ludwig Göransson is so beautiful and definitely will take the Oscar for Best Original Score this year. Not just that, but the practical effects, absolutely amazing. The fact that Christopher Nolan actually made an actual bomb just for this film is absolutely incredible. Not just that, but the performances here too. Cillian Murphy, I guarantee you, he's gonna win an Oscar this year. No doubt about it. Another one that's getting an Oscar this year, and the big surprise for me, Robert Downey Jr. With the time that he's given, he literally delivers. And honestly, if this is the film that gets him an Oscar, I'm gonna be happy with it because he is long overdue for an Oscar. But besides that, Oppenheimer was just such an amazing and visually stunning film just to watch. And Christopher Nolan, I love you for that. A24 and Nicolas Cage, sign me up. Dream Scenario was easily my most and highly anticipated film of the year. It follows this professor named Paul Matthews who pretty much he starts appearing in people's dreams, and then it starts off good, but then it goes badly as the dreams start to get more violent and more brutal. But honestly, I finally seen this film and I loved it. I couldn't see it in theaters because they weren't playing it in theaters anywhere around me, but I watched it digitally and it was such a great film to watch. I recommend it. I like seeing Nicolas Cage in these type of roles because he's very funny with these type of roles, and he was absolutely the best part about it. Michael Cera was also really good in here, and I thought Julianne Nicholson was actually really good in here as well too. But besides that, I mean, the story is super interesting, and you honestly feel bad for Paul and the way that he's getting treated and getting backlash over just him appearing in people's dreams. But besides that, this was just such a funny film to watch, and it honestly felt like a horror film. But then I realized that Ari Aster actually produced this movie, which literally makes sense. But yeah, for number 5, Dream Scenario, and it was just perfect. Marvel Studios as of today is just shit, and I'm being completely honest. But then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 came out, and honestly, I loved it. But besides that, This film was really good and it felt very, very emotional. And this is the third and final film in the Guardians trilogy, and James Gunn did such an amazing job with this one. It focuses on Rocket, and honestly, his story is just sad. You feel bad for the guy, literally. And I had a feeling that he was gonna die in the movie, but he didn't, thankfully. And then I thought Drax was gonna die, which he didn't, thankfully. And then Star-Lord, which he almost did, but thankfully he didn't. But besides that, I mean, this film was just such a pleasing film to watch. James Gunn really does know how to tell a good superhero story, and his music taste, really, really good. Like, if he sees this, please make me a mixtape. That's all I'm asking for. But besides that, as much as I'm sad that this is the final film in the trilogy, I am happy with it, and it was a great conclusion to the franchise. Easily the best animated film of 2023. I had a good time watching Across the Spider-Verse. It's not as strong as the first Spider-Man animated movie, but it's very good. I thought the animation in here is always good, and I thought it was just great. The visual effects in here, very strong. The voice acting in here, really good. And the story, it felt more emotional and had more emotional depth than the first Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie. And the score, really, really good. And yeah, overall, I mean, it was just such a fun watch. Seeing all different types of Spider-Man all together in this one universe was really cool. I mean, we saw Spider-Man 2099, then Insomniac Spider-Man, we saw Metro Boomin Spider-Man, which is really cool. We saw Ben Reilly, Spider-Woman. We got to see the Spectacular Spider-Man once again, which was really cool. We saw like a little cowboy Spider-Man, which was really cool. And then we got a cameo of Donald Glover as Aaron Davis with the Prowler suit, which looked really, really cool. And honestly, I hope we can see him again in a live action adaptation. But besides that, Across the Spider-Verse was just really, really fun. And overall, I think this film was just really good, and I cannot wait for the writers and producers to go ahead and accept this award at the Oscars for Best Animated Feature. Barbie was just really, really good. Honestly, when watching this in theaters, it literally gave me such a positive and happy vibe that I was just smiling throughout the whole movie. Everything in this movie was just really good. The performances, the story, the production design, the music, the songs. I mean, come on. It was awesome. Margot Robbie as Barbie was just perfect, and honestly, no one could have played Barbie better than she could have. And then the big standout, Ryan Gosling as Ken. Really, really good and super funny. I mean, he was just the best part about this movie. There were other big surprises here too. I liked Will Ferrell as the Mattel CEO, and then the Kens and the Barbies played by Simu Liu, Issa Rae, Emma Mackey, Hari Nef. And then we get Kate McKinnon in here as well too. And then Ariana Greenblatt was really good in here. America Ferrera, really, really good. She gives an absolute amazing monologue that absolutely is just one of the best parts of the movie. And Michael Cera as Alan, really, really funny. And I didn't expect him to get that much screen time. And he did so good with the screen time that he was given. Honestly, Greta Gerwig did such an amazing job. And honestly, I love Lady Bird, I love Little Women, and Barbie, and I can't wait for her to do the Narnia films for Netflix. And honestly, Barbie was going to be number one, but then something else took number one for me, and I'll get into it right now. Actually, wait. Before we get into it, I want to give you guys my honorable mention list. I'm not going to name all the movies, but I'm just going to put up a picture for you guys to see. And then I'm going to show you guys as well the movies that I did not see, but I do want to see that came out this year. And finally, for number one, my favorite film of 2023 was... God damn, this movie was so damn emotional, but so good. It tells the story of the Von Erich family, who were this wrestling family back in the day But then tragedy strikes, and yes, it goes towards the family, and let's just say it does not end too well for them. I loved the Iron Claw. Everybody in here gives a great performance, but the real standout and winner here, Zac Efron as Kevin Von Erich. He gives his best performance yet, and I want to see Zac Efron in more dramatic roles because honestly, he does a good job at it. And if the Academy is seeing this, please consider this man for Best Actor. He is amazing in this movie. And I swear to God, the final scene with him, it made me cry. Literally, I was sobbing. This was such a tearjerker that honestly, I recommend everyone to go ahead and see. This is such a beautiful film, but it's very sad knowing that it's based on a true story. I mean, great performances here from Zac Efron, Jeremy Allen White, Harris Dickinson, Holt McCallany, Maura Tierney, Lily James, and Stanley Simmons. I mean, they are all big standouts in here. They all deserve the award recognition, and A24 and Sean Durkin, you both did such an amazing job going ahead and telling this sad and tragic story. So that wraps it up for my video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy, leave a like. Don't forget to comment down below what was your favorite film of 2023, or give me your top 10 in the comments. I would love to hear it. And also tell me what was your least favorite. I know I didn't make a video of that ever, but am I gonna make it? Probably not, because yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Most of the films that we got this year were pretty good. So yeah, let me know in the comments what are your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe because a lot of you guys who watch my videos have not subscribed yet, so please go ahead and do that. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace and Happy New Year.